Hi, my name is Nazareth, and I will talk about the comparison between uh, accurate first impression and what can we learn about success and failure. In order to observe a connection between these two important and extensive themes, we must introduce ourselves to the depths of each of them and have a perspective of what they want to teach, demonstrate. We will begin with the first impression. Are they accurate? When we meet someone for the first time, we observe every detail of that person, and the first thing we see is what stays in our minds: how he behaves, the clothes he wears, his hairstyle, shoes, etc. Many times we make mistakes to think that we know someone deeply for the simple fact that we saw it once and according to the way he treated or dressed like the person. For example, when we see a person with his body tattooed and with offensive clothes or dark clothes, we immediately think that that person is bad or not friendly, and even that is rude, regardless that we have not yet talked to her. That is what we think. And indeed, some people who work this way are not bad. They can even surprise us once we know them. What can we learn about success and failure? It is important to know that not always it like you will succeed, and success many times you will not achieve what you propose and fail in things that you want to achieve. This subject covers many stages that we humans go through in our life. It's so that we propose something. We expect to work in the best way. We are very afraid of failure and not achieve our goals. We stop doing many things for fear of failure. Each person has different concepts about success. For some, to be successful is to have a lot of money, a good job, or many studies. For others, their hand success is different. It can be having good friends, a family, or good health. No matter what concept we have about success, the important thing is to lose the fear of failure, to do things without thinking about whether we fail or not. Learn or take into account the lesson, the failures. Not think about only the bad. Think that each failure is a new lesson, a new opportunity to do better next time, and this better enjoy the success we get. These two themes, although they seem to differ, have certain similarities between them, and our work is to find them. Personality, I think that both themes try to answer some of the most common questions that result in people. The connection that exists between them is their importance in society. Both themes complement each other. For example, a person who makes a good impression when he or she performs a job interview will success in it, while someone who is not interested in the first impression will have a greater problem in order to get a job work because this person no take or not present a good first impression, and then we can put together both them and say that a good impression gives you a success, and a bad impression, I mean, a bad first impression can lead to failure in something, for example, in an interview with job, because sometimes we use inappropriate clothes, or we make or we or attitude in this time are bad or are not friendly, and there are many things that are learned when we file. For example, we learn where we file and try to improve it as much as we can. And just as it is when we cause a bad first impression, over time we're getting better at meeting, trying to make a good first impression, because when we fail, or when we give a bad first impression, we'll learn about this, because when the next in the next time we or our attitude was or go to be good, because we learn about failure, and we learn about the first impression are important in some cases. Thank you.